again, here you have a situation now where Freemasonry is trying to say presently that, oh, no, that's not us, we don't do that. Well, but your own books say that you do, from your own authors who hold your own ranks. So, I mean, and you might note, Carrie, that they have not yet, in 2 years of doing what I've been doing, they have not engaged me publicly, because they know that I could shoot them down and call them out on all their lies, and so they just refuse to address it. The only thing that they do to me publicly is they send the trolls after me,
right,
to say ridiculous things like, oh, he's not a Mason, oh, where's the proof? Well, there's a lot of people out there who claim that they're a Illuminati whistleblower or from a Illuminati family or blah blah blah, but I've got the proof of that in spades. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah. No, I mean, I don't have a problem with that, and but I do appreciate, of course, they always try to do this, and Camelot is exposed to all these kinds of tactics as well.
I'm sure.
So, but you are in this position where you've written this book, you've exposed a certain level, but you really haven't revealed sort of the down and dirty. It doesn't even, whereas you said you had the keys to the castle, so to speak, they were performing, I assume, rituals late at night. They were doing, you called them seances. I imagine they're also, you're talking on a very surface level because, maybe they're not attacking you in public, but what we're not discussing is the fact that they must be attacking you on the etheric level, in terms of the non-physical. They must be going after you with their magics and their spells and their magicians. In other words, they are going.
So of all the constant ongoing threats that I receive from various individuals from that environment, yes, those have been some of the threats, that they're going to use sorcery against me, or what I'm going to sustain magical attacks or whatever. Well, you know what? I studied in those environments as well, and I don't practice that stuff, but what I will say is I have the belief that I believe what I'm doing is that of a light worker, and I do not believe that so-called magic attacks can have any effect on someone who is in the right and in that light and doing it and promoting it truly and all that. And they've tried a lot of stuff, both in the physical, I've got private detectives that trail me everywhere I go. Even still, they keep constant tabs on me. My phones have been tapped since I walked out of the building. And people have said, oh, well, you brought this on yourself in doing this. Well, no, this all started before I came out about it. So really all I was doing was taking additional steps to protect myself, because they were going to do me in just from having the audacity to leave in the first place.
There is a very strong reptilian element, and I wonder whether you ever acknowledge that up to this time.
Yeah, like I was talking about with the behind closed doors thing, once you're around those top officials and it's much more relaxed and their public face is retired for the evening, so to speak, then you see a lot of strange things happening. One, now, I never saw anybody just full-blown, four-alarm shapeshift into a 8-foot-tall reptilian humanoid, but what I did see a lot of was their eyes would change. And I don't mean the slanty snake eyes. They would go to solid black, like you hear about the black-eyed kids, but grown men. And to me, that was indicative of demon possession or whatever entities that they're opening themselves up to in these rituals.
The Theban alphabet. The origins of the Theban alphabet are lost in the mists of time. It is often called the Runes of Honorius after its reputed inventor, Honorius of Thebes. It is also known as the Witch's alphabet. Notable features: type of writing system, alphabet, direction of writing, left to right in horizontal lines. There is a one-to-one correspondence between letters of the Theban and Latin alphabets with the exception of the letters J and U. These letters are represented by the letters for I and V. The Theban alphabet is used by witches to write spells, inscriptions and other texts. It serves to disguise the meaning of a text and to give it a mystical quality. Passing the river alphabet. The passing the river or passage du fleuve alphabet is derived from the Hebrew alphabet and was created by Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa during the 16th century. Notable features: type of writing system, abjad, direction of writing, left to right in horizontal lines. The Malachite alphabet. The Malachite alphabet is derived from the Hebrew and Greek alphabets. It was created by Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa during the 16th century, and is still used by Freemasons to a limited extent. This version is from Botti's Bibliotheca Magna, rabbinic in 1675. Notable features: type of writing system, alphabet, direction of writing, left to right in horizontal lines. The Enochian alphabet. The Enochian alphabet first appeared during the 16th century. The court astrologer and magician, Dr. John Depp, and his associate, Sir Edward Kelly, claimed that the alphabet in the Enochian language was transmitted to them by angels. The alphabet is used in the practice of Enochian magic on Enochian chords or keys. The Daggers alphabet. The Daggers alphabet, or the alphabet of daggers, is cipher based on the Latin alphabet and used for magical purposes. It appears in Aleister Crowley's The Vision and the Voice. Notable features: type of writing system, alphabet, direction of writing, left to right in horizontal lines. alphabet of the Magi. The alphabet of the Magi was invented by Theophrastus Bembastus von Oehenhem in the 16th century. He used it to engrave the names of angels on talismans which he claimed could treat illnesses and provide protection. It was probably influenced by the various other magical alphabets that were around at the time and also by the Hebrew script. The angelic alphabet. The angelic alphabet, which is also known as the celestial alphabet, is derived from the Hebrew and Greek alphabets. It was created by Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa during the 16th century and was used for communication with angels. Type of writing system, alphabet. Direction of writing, left to right in horizontal lines.